The Cardinals were seeking their first undefeated regular season since 1982, up 14-0. White Oak responded, though, with a Montez Jimenez rushing touchdown. 2-point conversion worked for a 14-8 game. Chris Miller hard at work getting those stats down and tweets out as the Cardinals didn't like a 6-point separation. Amari Pearson with a rush touchdown. Jonathan Byrd saying fill those gaps. Don't give them room to run, but Jacksonville can pass to Anthony Washington to Jessie James on the slant route, tripped up just before the goal line. Oh, he wanted that touchdown so bad, but Amaree Betton finished it off on the ground attack. The homecoming queens looked all nice and fancy, dressed up, as Amari Pearson put the icing on the cake of a 34-8 win to go unbeaten in the regular season, 9-0, and Beau Williams shared what makes this group so special.
They just keep fighting and making plays and doing the things we need to do. Still got some work to do, but that's the beautiful part about next week.
Super beautiful. Playoff matchups will be revealed on Monday. Now let's go over to Jones Sr. The Trojans honored 09 graduate Robbie Phelps with an honorary helmet for his sister Jackie, who passed away this year from breast cancer. Trojans hosted Northside, who were aiming for their first undefeated regular season since 1992. Started well with Anthony West. It looked like his leg was having a bit of a cramp, but he found his way into the end zone on the punt return touchdown. Keith Boyd loving what he was seeing from his Panthers early on. Then it took one play on offense. Just hand it to Sincere Columbus and he will take care of the rest. Just telling those Trojans to get off of me. Stephen Perry wanted to see more from his guys, but the Panthers just ran away with it 64-0 the final as they go 10-0 in the regular season. Farmville Central hosted Aiden Grifton to wrap up the regular season as the Jaguars were looking for back-to-back wins. Carnell Cotton running over to the side and finding his way in for the score. Farmville looking good. Coaches on the side liking it. Ron Cook somewhere over there. Then how about this? On the kickoff return, Daquan Quinterly passes it off to E.J. Ruffin, who's taking it all the way down. There he is. There's number 3, finally going in for the score. How about that for some trickery? Love the celebration. But Farmville, B.J. Gardner has been the leader. Ron Cook has talked about him all season long, busting out the huge run for the touchdown. Jaguars win back-to-back in a tight finish, 31-27 over the Chargers. Now New Bern traveled to South Central, hoping to end the regular season on a high note after losing 5 of their last 6 games. Bears already up 13-3 late. Carvin Magwood runs in for the touchdown for the Bears. That was their 3rd and only touchdown. It was a slow, kind of low-scoring game, but they were feeling good. How about that dance from KB? And then Terrence McCormick running, finding some room anywhere. There you go. 2-point conversion to make it 21-3. The coaches were loving it. Terrence Saxby enjoying it as the Bears take care of business on the road, 21-3 to end the regular season at an even 5-5 record. And down at Lejeune, thank you Mike Jones for the video. Southside on the road against the Devil Pups. Lejeune had some nice plays on offense, but the Seahawks were able to soar over the Devil Pups with a 27-6 win, grabbing their 4th victory of the season in year 1 for Coach Quinterly. Here's some other scores from the night. Martin County and West Carteret both scored 29 points in road victories. Green Central snaps a 5-game losing streak and a 55-14 win at Beddingfield. And then, of course, Southside getting that win. Southwest Edgecombe dominates North Johnston 49-12, and Manio suffered a big loss to Edenton Holmes 43-7. As for Friday, Havelock is gearing up for their scariest conference opponent yet in Northside Jacksonville. The Monarchs are 8-1 for the first time since 2012, but the Rams have won 3 straight and are 4-1 in conference play despite a slow start to the year.
As a team, start to understand we have to have each other's back and stick together, and winning is contagious. So a couple weeks in a row, you get a little positive momentum. It's a good thing. And as long as we do what we're coached to do, we have a chance to do some really good things the rest of this year.
7 o'clock kickoff at Wilbur Sasser Field. Here's some of the other conference titles. Wallace Rose Hill, James Keenan, North Duplin Hopton, Tarboro Kinston, West Craven Eastern Wayne, Rose Conley, 8-man JP2 Parrott. That's do it for sports. For News 12, I'm Luke Schwartz. Tonight's edition of Sports with Schwartz.